Alright, so today, oh, thank you, you're being my audience, so yay. Today I want to tell you a little bit about some very exciting new ideas that are beginning in IRID, some planning that we've got going on. Recently, we had a board meeting and we discussed a few little things such as money. There's about $60,000 that's just sitting there and accumulating. We don't know what to do with it. So we're thinking that maybe we'll give some of this back to community, and our treasurer tends to kind of turn down all of the ideas that come up. But recently at this meeting, we trumped and outvoted her. So first thing that we want to begin is that we decided that some of that money is going back to our members. And how are we going to do that? Oh, in November, that third week of November, we have our fall conference. And that's happening down in Peoria. That's south of here. And we decided that we're going to try to recruit more of our members into registering for this conference. Some of the ideas that we thought were maybe, taking advantage of the two registration times, the early bird and the normal registration. If you register for the early bird before that cutoff date, we're going to take all of those names and put them in a raffle and choose one who will get their registration price back, which means that they will go to the conference for free. So there will be two out of that early bird registration group. The normal registration time will pick one lucky recipient to give back their money so they can attend the conference for free, all 3 days. When all of the registrants have finished, right before the conference begins, we'll collect every single name, everyone that has registered, and we will pick another two to give back some money for free hotel rooms, which means 2 nights in the full conference, absolutely free. So if they want to have friends in their room, they want other people to join them, absolutely free for them. So we're thinking that's about $150 that we're going to give back to our members. The second initiative we're going to begin, many of our members, well, most are new interpreters. They're pre-certified and they tend to come up and ask us a lot of questions. I need help. My ASL skills, how do I improve them? What do I need to do? After you graduate, you finish, you pick it up out in the field, but what about the BEI if you failed it? Then what do? You're stuck. So some people struggle and they want they like the idea of having a mentor again. So we were in a roundtable discussing how we could better match and satisfy the needs of our interpreters. We decided to contact IAD, the Illinois Association of the Deaf. So we contacted and asked if they have some deaf mentors that are available. Maybe a language mentor if they have any. They said maybe 1 or 2 in the state of Illinois, but that's all. However, they were really excited, they liked the plan, and they wanted to work with us, the IRID, with the IAD and form a partnership. So we're looking at this process. There's a secretary from IAD that told me there is a man who works in an ITP up in Minnesota. He himself is a deaf individual, and he's very creative at making different policies and different mentorship programs, and he develops the curriculum as well, and that is already set up. They have a few deaf people here in Illinois that do go up there for training, and then when they come back, they are certified. So then they're a deaf mentor, a certified deaf mentor. So I emailed up there and asked if he would mind coming down to Illinois and explained that I wanted to recruit people. There was people interested in the community that wanted a mentor, but I'm still waiting to hear back from him. But just imagine that whole plan, what that would look like. It'd be like the Michigan, it'd be a good match program. Like you connect like a Match.com, like the dating program, we like men and women meet, but for mentors and mentees. Now with IRID, with that website, we'll set it up. You can go in and look if you're a member and you want a mentor, a more in-depth analysis of your ASL skills, what you want to study. You upload all of that and you can see other deaf mentors, where they're located, how much they charge, the times that they're available, and you match it up like that. So you just click, it pops up, and you're a match. And then the two of you go ahead and decide when to meet, what to do, how long, how many hours, etc. Whatever you need. So the board doesn't want to take on that full responsibility, but we're willing to set that up and then kind of give the power over to those mentors as well as the interpreters to find their matches and go out and take advantage of what we can provide. So it'll be a good opportunity to improve and develop the skills. I'm really, really looking forward to that. The third initiative I wanted to mention, there's a few problems for us with this. The state of Illinois requires a licensure to work in the interpreting field in the advanced capacity. The state of Illinois, the Board of Education, requires the EIPA. That's to interpret for children in that K through 12 setting. Now the problem being that many 100, 200, 300 interpreters are working in the educational setting with only the EIPA. So they're only approved from the BEI, that's it. But they're not members of IRID. So how do we contact these educational interpreters and get them to become members of IRID to get on the listing? We don't have their email address, we don't have addresses, we have nothing to be able to contact them. So we're feeling a little stuck. The board further discussed how we could get in contact with these educational interpreters and decided that in the summer of 2015, we will offer a 2 or 3 day conference specifically focused on educational interpreting in the K through 12 setting. We're trying to really reduce the registration fee for that, which means that we're trying to recruit even further so all of the Illinois State of Education interpreters are able to come. Of course, we will show up and explain to IRID the benefits, of course, is, we're having more community members come on in. But those 3 are our goals coming up for the year of 2015. And remember that in 2015, with the licensure differences, and that I am the president, so in all, this will be my 2nd year for 2015, and then I will be done. So those 3 initiatives are beginning, trying to get those set up and ready and underway in the following year before I leave my position as the president and the new president comes over and takes it all.
How long was that?
8 minutes, 15.
Perfect. You did amazing.